we do today? Because you're trying to get out of the homework. One, because you didn't do your responsibility. Two, then you turn around and try to get out of it. So you're light and taking advantage of me. I don't appreciate that at all. At all. Okay, my friend. How do you feel when you got caught and not doing your responsibility and then trying to take advantage of me and lying to me? Yeah. Do I still love you? Yes. Am I happy with you? No. Look at my body language. I even have my hands crossed in front of me because I'm upset. Do I have reason to be upset? Yes. 3 trespasses. You didn't do your responsibility and then you tried to throw it on me. 2, you tried to get away with this by lying. You tried to put it on me and take advantage of me and you lied to me. And you walk into class expecting something a whole lot different. How do you feel when you're tricked and somebody takes advantage of you? Yeah. Yeah. So why would you do that to me? If you don't like it, why would you do it to me? For your personal gain. You're sacrificing me for your personal gain. Am I your sacrifice? As your elder, should I be your sacrifice? No. But guess what? Jesus did exactly that for us. But does that mean I accept your bad behavior? No. Does God accept bad behavior? Absolutely not. He corrects us just like I'm correcting you. Now, do you get another chance at doing your homework? Yes, because it has to be done. This is part of your assignment for Friday. You're going to bring it all in together for Friday. Or I'm going to make you do it over the week or over Thanksgiving holiday. You will have to do this. Hello? See? I had to take some of our time. And so what did I do? What did I do? Apologized. Am I disrespecting you? Oh, did you disrespect me? So what should you do? Oh, you didn't even offer that. You did not even offer that. Oh, so obviously it's not coming from the heart if you did it now. Okay, my friend? And when you do this, what happens to our relationship? Are we together or are we apart? Apart. So when you try to take advantage of somebody, what happens? There's transgressions. You go against somebody, so it's apart. Do you like the advantages of being apart? But here you were trying to take advantage of us being together and still take advantage of me. That's not friendship. That is not friendship. Taking advantage of somebody is not friendship. Understand? And first Thanksgiving was all about friendship. That first Thanksgiving was all about friendship. So what can you tell me about the first Thanksgiving? Let's go to Google.
Hello, boys and girls. Let's talk about Thanksgiving, which is a very important holiday in America. On this day, we watch parades, decorate our houses, and have a big family dinner.
What do you see there? A boat. Tell me about that boat. What does it have? Sails. So the first Thanksgiving was like in the 1600s. Did they have electricity? No. So the only way they could sail across the Atlantic Ocean from Europe to North America was by wind. And you can see the sails there.
But do you know where this holiday came from? Let's learn more about the first Thanksgiving Day. Years ago, in 1620, a group of
What year did you hear? Okay, so what should you put in your notes? 1620.
brave Englishmen got off their ship in America. They were called pilgrims.
Now, how did they get here? A boat. So write that down. 1620, boat.
It was a tough winter.
And that first winter, look at what's there. Did they have stores? No. Did they have shelter? No, they had to do all. So they have not had time to build houses. They had no time to gather food. And it was a record cold winter.
And they did not have enough food. Many people got very sick.
And what happened? Because they didn't have enough food and shelter, they got what? Sick. Cold and sick. So what did a lot of them do? Probably died.
When the spring came, the Pilgrims had to learn how to feed themselves.
Okay. So in this ring, what did they have to do? Because they didn't have stores, what did they have to do? They had to gather all their own supplies. There was no place to go to the grocery store to buy food. So they had to learn. And was a lot of these pilgrims, were they country folk or city folk? No, they were city folk. The people that came over were city folk. Were they used to living off the land? No. Did they really know how to farm? No. They were city folk. They were used to stores.
Americans.
Now, you can see who helped them. The Native Americans helped them. The natives helped the pilgrims. See how it was all about friendship and not taking advantage of somebody? Did the Native Americans take advantage of the pilgrim situation, or did they go help them? So the Native Americans helped. What should you put in your notes? Mm-hmm.
For them how to grow plants, such as corn. Native Americans were the people who had long lived in America. They knew how to survive and grow food on this land. In the fall, the Pilgrims gathered a big harvest.
So, after surviving a really cold winter, having help farming, what did they do? When they gathered in the crops, what did they do? They partied. After harvest, they partied. They partied. They partied with the Native Americans. So after the harvest, what did they do? What did they do with the Native Americans?
This means that they had plenty of food to eat. They decided to have a fancy dinner.
Now, who is at this table? Is it just pilgrims? Who else is there? Pilgrims and Native Americans, right? What are they doing? Another feast, word for feast is party. Feast is party. So they brought it, they harvested, and then what did they do? Come on, my friend. after harvest. Party.
Native American neighbors were invited to the celebration. The Pilgrims were thankful they had settled in a new place and started a new life.
So, my friend, Thanksgiving comes from the word being thanks. Thanks, God, for giving us what we needed. That's where Thanksgiving comes from. Thanks for giving us what we need, God. Okay? Now, what did I just do, my friend? I helped you understand what Thanksgiving was starting with. Now, what do you think we're going to draw today? A pilgrim. So you need to get a new sheet of paper to be able to draw on. What did you just see? Okay. Now I'm going to bring. There you can see a blank sheet of paper. Now, you can kind of see how I'm going to do it in red. The line goes like this. So it's kind of like a big J. And then you can see how he did it. This person did a C for an ear. Show me. Okay. Now you can see how he did 1, 2 arches as the hairline. Now you can see a big an oval. And what I mean by oval, does he complete the oval? Or is it not from here to here? It's not all there. Horace, focus. Okay, now I'm going to change this, my friend, because this hat is not historically accurate. The pilgrims would not have wasted metal on their hats. They would not have put that metal on their hats. Because that would have been just for decoration. They would not have wasted that like that. So their hats were basically either leather or straw. And it was not so tall. Now you see how I eliminated this because I did not like that. This was not historically accurate. So I do not want to include that. Show me when you're done. You can draw it like them or you can draw it like I want to. Okay. Now you can see where they showed the edge of the head. Okay. And then they did the eyes. And you can see how it's kind of on the same level as the ears. He made a real simple nose. And you can see where he put the highlight here, which means light source is coming from up here to cause that. Okay. So you have to decide where the light source is. Now, this big collar, hold on. This big collar right here, if I can get red, here is now historically accurate because all that material had to be hand woven. So what they always said, that much material for that collar, no. So I'm going to do a smaller collar because their shirts still had collars, but not like what we're used to. Now, these cuffs, I'm not sure about, so I'm just going to kind of make little ones, and then I'm going to do the hands. And my hands, I'm actually drawing hands. This is where you don't have to do everything exactly the way they do it. Show me. Okay. Now, you see where this line here for the waist is right at about the wrist. Okay. That's to kind of give proportions. Now, I'm not sure about the pants, so I'm going to go ahead and make the pants longer. And you can see how I just put in a belt. And the shirt would not have been slip over. It probably would have been lace up or button. And you can see how I'm changing the shoes a little bit, okay? Now, their shoes were probably not black like that. Their shoes were probably leather. Because did they have stores to go to? Or did they have to make their own? So did they have this kind of stuff to worry about? No. But they would have had things like deer and stuff. So their shoes would have been made out of leather. And they would not have put buckles on their shoes. So their shoes were probably lace up. Okay. Now, this black belt would probably been a leather belt. Okay? Because they're not going to go back to England to buy a belt to bring back over. They would have used what was here. So they probably would have just used like a strip of leather and tied it. Not used a buckle. Now, do you see how he's doing some black lines here? That's shading. To show you that that's the underside. And not as much sunlight is getting there. Show me. Okay. Now, who did we draw? So do we still need? Who do we still need to represent the first Thanksgiving? Who? The natives. So your homework, my friend. Part of your homework. Okay. Second part of your homework. You see, there is one and this is two. Okay. So I've shown you a video about the history of the first of the Pilgrims. Have you done the President Lincoln history yet? Or will you need to research that? Research that. Okay, my friend. You have 2 sets of homework. If you don't research about the President Lincoln and Thanksgiving, I'm texting Mom. Because I'm not going to be taken advantage of. You know how to Google that. You know how to use the internet. So don't come at me and say I don't know how. You can even do this in bed. You could take your notebook with you and use your phone to do this when you're supposed to be in bed. You don't have to go to sleep right away, do you? No. But so you could be doing this in bed. So if you don't go to sleep until 11, you could take from 9 to 10 to do research this and take your notebook with you to be able to take notes. Do not give me a smile. I'm giving you a solution to what your problems were. You got me yet? So you did not have to wait till 20 minutes before class and say, I did not help, when that was a fake. That was fake screaming help. Because you know what you did wrong. I will give you an A for effort for trying to fool me. But let me ask you something. Have I ever been your age? Yes. How do you think I got to be 54? I had to be your age at 1.2. So did I try the same type of things that you're doing right now? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I was trying to take advantage of people because I did not want the consequences of my behavior, and I wanted the rewards of doing something right without doing it. I wanted the rewards and not the punishments. That's normal human behavior. Rewards of doing the work. Okay? But it still needs to be done. So when you did not do your responsibility, I'm showing you what you could have done to get over that. To get around not having taken notes. Because I know we don't have a textbook. So you could have turned around and looked it up online. Not happy, my friend. And because you came to class expecting to get away with taking advantage of me, you just lost 2 stars. You get 4 stars today, my friend. Not just not getting the star for homework, but because you came at me expecting to take advantage of me and wanting the rewards of taking advantage of me. Do you like the consequences? Then don't do it again. Don't do it again. Understand me? Do I still love you? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Will I always love you? Does that mean I accept bad behavior? No. Okay, my friend? Okay? 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 Are you going to take advantage of me or are you going to do your homework? Even if you don't do your homework, don't lie to me about doing your homework. You could have texted me and said, could not do my homework because I forgot the notes. I did not take good notes. So what do? You could have texted me that like Saturday or Sunday, not 20 minutes before class. I would have been glad to help you. Because then you are not going to approach me as being trying to take advantage of me and lying to me. Understand? Relationships require honesty. Relationships require honesty. Okay, my friend? Blessings.